Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved Skyblock, and today we're going to be making even more further progression in IndustrialCraft 2. So in total we have 7 machines that I want to make today, and basically the end of it is going to result in us being able to essentially make solar panels easier, which doesn't sound great, but it will hopefully be at the end, because, you know, more power is always nice. It allows us to be a bit more ambitious. So what we need to do is we need to make 7 machines. So we need to make a recycler, a macerator, a mass fabricator, a scanner, a fluid canning machine, or fluid/solid canning machine, a pattern storage, and a replicator. In here we have everything that we need in order to make every single thing. So for the recycler we need 3 dirt, 6 stone, 12 iron ingots, which will quickly get going. We'll need 1 glowstone dust, 3 redstone dust, 6 rubber, and obviously to accompany that we need 6 copper cables. So it's just a simple case of this, and hopefully today we can also from this get a bit further with making some overclockers for next episode. I might not do it in the episode today, but we can maybe think about getting some in-between episodes possibly, because we are going to be making the fluid canning, or fluid/solid canning machine, and that was not supposed to happen. I need to get some more iron. Once we get the fluid/solid canning machine, we are actually able to make overclocker upgrades, or we should be able to my knowledge, and from that we can then more easily speed up things. I've been doing this. I spent about 8 hours just going through and typing, and I've got an entire list. In fact, I will actually put up, I'll edit, when I get to editing this, I'll put up the entire like full-on breakdown I've got of every single one of these blocks, which is quite extensive to say the least. So I broke everything down into its raw materials, and then that's where we are at this point, which is why obviously these are all raw materials. And there we go. So we can now put the iron plates there. Oh, wrong. The juicer is not part of this. There we go. And then you can tell I've done this a lot, can't you? There we go, recycler. We're not going to put it anywhere yet though, because at this point we do not need it. We'll wait until we actually properly set it up first. Okay, so next is the macerator. Right, so there we go, iron plates are all done, so we should now be able to basically quite easily put this thing together. We just need to do the electronic circuit, which again is exceptionally easy to do, and there we have our macerator, and we will just plop that one over there. The next thing we need to move on to is the mass fabricator, which is a lot more daunting than it sounds. So we need 4 glowstone dust, 99 redstone, we need 24 gold ingots, we need 32 signalum nuggets, we need 16 lapis, we need 36 of the iron, which is fine, 24 rubber, and in turn 24 copper cables. So let's just get that one, there we go, and 48 coal dust, so we'll just get all that, 48 of that stuff, 6 bronze, 6, there we go, 6 more tin, and 4 diamond dust. There we go. Mass fabricator is now done. I keep on going to the wrong chest. Mass fabricator now done. So what I'm going to do is have a look quickly at how I want to do the recycler over here quickly, and then pick up the items for the next thing and get on to making that. Okay, so the way we're probably going to do this is have the recycler like here, just as far left as we can have it. We'll probably then just do that. At some point I will, you know, when we get the overclocker upgrades, it's probably better. Actually, speaking of which, is it gonna? Okay, so it needs to travel a bit. Maybe I can add. No, actually, I'm gonna go. We have 2 spare speed upgrades over here. I'm gonna use those because it doesn't need 64. Definitely doesn't need 64, but I think 2 is gonna be nice enough to you know, have it be worth it. So we have our recycler. I'm then gonna use high voltage because we can, and I want to use high voltage all the way over here, and I just want to get used to using it a bit more as well. And you know, when these get overclocked and stuff, we are going to need to be using high voltage stuff. And for now, we're just going to have a basic oak barrel, which I'm just gonna not have two stack upgrades in, but yeah, gonna have the scrap there. Speaking of which, we might actually take it out of the bottom and put it in the top there. That might be the better way of doing it. And since we now have hover abilities, then that becomes a bit more viable. So hover, there we go, and that should be fine. So then we do that. We can use the Mattock for this one. Here we go, and then same upgrades in there. And this time we will be using the 64 speed upgrades, just because later on this is going to get overflowing probably quite quickly. But now we have scrap going through, and this time we will probably just do that. I just wanted to save a tiny bit of space, but that will then go into the mass fabricator, which we will put there. Speaking of which, we can actually do that right now. Mass fabricator, we're not going to power it, and we need to make sure we have a lever. I think I have a lever spare. If I can find it. Yep, we have a few. So we need to make sure we have a lever on the front, just to, make sure it's not, consuming all our power in, just greedily. But that'll then transfer all this. Oh, we'll do that as well. That'll transfer into here. This will make power, and whilst we're here, we can actually do that. So we'll put it up to this relay. So this should now be gaining power, and we should be able to make progress. Next, we need to get onto the scanner, and we can actually make that thing now. Wrong one. There we go, advanced machine casing. Then we just need to make the reinforced glass. That's just 7 glass and 2 advanced alloys. And there we should have the scanner crafted and ready to use and scan things into it, which is going to be a fun time. And we should now have everything together to make the scanner. So what I'm going to quickly do is throw away these remaining items. We do need to keep them because we will be using one more piece of reinforced glass in the near future, but the scanner is the next item we're going to put down right next to this, and this is what we're going to use to basically scan the item in, put I think that's where the crystal memory goes, and then the crystal memory will retain what the scanner has scanned, obviously, and then we can put that into a pattern storage, and then we can transfer that to a replicator. Okay, we're nearly there, and 5 silicon dioxide ready to be put in here. Put these remaining 4 in there. We're then going to have to smelt it quickly to make the crystal memory, and then we're going to throw that in there along with the leadstone thing, and that'll just scan. Each one of these is 1%, so 100 of those, and then it'll all get done. So what we need to do now is just create another machine, which we're not going to place over there. We're going to place it up here, similar to the other one, and it's a very simple one. So we are going to need 1, 2, 3 redstone, 10 iron ingots, 6 rubber, and in turn again 6 copper cables, and there we go, have 4 tin. And what we are making is a fluid/solid canning machine, because, well, reasons we need to make it, and ever so quickly. Not really. We have that, and there we go. We got a fluid/solid canning machine. We will quickly power that up. So before we can make the pattern storage, we need the reinforced stone, which means we need a few other things. So if we come in here, we should have, again, all the materials ready. So we need, in total, 9 iron ingots. We need 13 of this sand, 2 tin ingots, 1 clay, and 6 stone dust right there. And that should be enough to make what we need. So we are going to need the CF sprayer, which is fairly easy. So then we put CF powder there, and then I'll fill the CF sprayer with CF powder, which is construction foam, 1,000 millibuckets of it. Should be in here when we finish. Yep. And we're going to use that on the iron scaffold. Let's do it over here, where I have blocks that work properly. So I just do it like this. Construction foam sprayer. It's going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're going to do the top few. And then we can mine away at the reinforced stone. Slowly but surely. Okay, so we have no more use for the CF sprayer at the moment, so we can kind of leave that, and I've left 4 more to dry out on their own, just naturally, so we'll see how that goes. But now we just have, you know, some generic pickups here to go, some iron, some coal dust, we need 24 of that stuff, 24, we need 12 bronze, we need 12 tin, which is always nice, because that kind of makes me know what I'm doing with those two, definitely. 85, so we're going to need 21 of those on top. 18 gold, so we're going to leave 10 behind, so we're going to leave 74 behind, rather. And 24 signalum thingy-majiggies, whatever they're called, nuggets. 10 lapis, so can you guess what we're going to do with 10 of those things? And 18 rubber, and of course, that's then going to mean 18 copper cables for us, and then we're also going to need, and finally we need 8 diamond dust to get everything together. So now we need to just quickly do that. These should go there, and that should now be our pattern storage made. We will quickly come over to here and place it next to the scanner. Now we just have the final thing to go on to, and I'll quickly put these back so we have a full inventory, or an empty inventory rather. We will be able to do this now. So in order to do this, we need that. We need 1 of these, 3 diamonds. Should in the end be everything here. So we need 5 stacks of that plus 2. We need 74 of those. We need 92 of these. 6 silver ingots. Then we're going to need 24 diamond dust, 72 coal dust, 24 bronze, 9 tin, and then all these. And for some reason, we don't have enough iron. Okay, so we should now have everything. I'm thinking everything. In order to do this, we're just going to quickly set everything up. We'll do that. Oh, I hate doing that sometimes. It's just a really awkward way of doing it. I guess what we could just do is the easy thing and just do that. We could have done that so long ago. But then we just need to do that, and I'm thinking after that we should have everything to we need the stuff we left in here, so we need that. The energium can stay, the frequency transmitters can come with us, and we can take that with us as well. And I think we now should have every little thing, except I don't think the frequency transmitter will work with this because of I think it's just, you know, because it's got targets and stuff, I think it probably won't work. But we can, and because they don't stack, it's also going to be annoying. Teleporters, and then we gotta do things. MFE, oh, reinforced glass, boom, replicator, awesome. We'll then bring that over here. I guess it maybe has to be powered. Okay, so it does have to have power, it just doesn't have to have power. If that makes any sense, but there we go. A Leadstone solar panel. Was it worth it? Probably not. Yeah, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm going to make some overclockers in between episodes. If I can work out how to do it, I'm going to have to go to the wiki, I think. But yeah, gonna make some overclockers and refine all this up a bit. And I need to do a bit of cleaning up anyway, so might do that. Might, you know, move this higher up, you know, change a few things around so we have better power options and other things like that. I might have a separate, like, dedicated mass fabricator output, and then the rest can be on this high voltage thing, and I can have another high voltage one going just to there. We'll have to see how it ends up, but the primary thing is just going to be making overclockers, because this is so slow, and it's running out of power, because I actually just don't have power for some reason going that way. I guess because this one's trying to charge up. But yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.